As a kid, one of the things I grew up with was Beast Wars Transformers. It featured the descendants of the Autobots and Decepticons, the Maximals and the Predacons, as they crash land on Earth and fight it out. One key difference being instead of turning into cars and planes, they turned into animals, which I thought was very cool. It had good action, humor, and heart that I enjoyed as a kid. The Transformer films have been pretty mediocre for me. Most of them were just visual noise, without any real story or character development. Bumblebee was a step in the right direction, and when I heard that the Maximals were going to be in this one, I couldn't help but be intrigued, only to be let down once I saw the film. For a movie that's called Rise of the Beasts, one would think that this means we're getting a lot of Maximals. Turns out they aren't in it that much. Only Airazor and Optimus Prime will seem to have anything to do here. Cheetor and Rhinox are literally just there for the final fight. They barely have any lines. We only get to see the Maximals transform once, and we barely get a good look at their robotic forms, which is a huge wasted opportunity in my opinion. The film has good action scenes, particularly when it's robots versus robots. The story, however, is generic and bland, which is to be expected of a Transformers movie. I just thought Bumblebee would have been a real turning point for them, to be able to tell good stories, along with explosive action. One of the most prominent criticisms that I find in the Transformer movies is that they focus too much on the humans, and here it falls victim to that again. Bumblebee did a much better job at creating that relationship with Hailee Steinfeld and Bumblebee. Here they tried to do it with Noah Diaz and Mirage, but it didn't quite work for me. I feel like these films would be much better if we didn't have the humans in them, or if they were, that they wouldn't be featured so prominently. Just give us more of the robots. That's what we want to see. You remember that scene in the beginning of Bumblebee, where there weren't any human characters, just Transformers? That's what we want. Another thing that bothered me was the music. There was a lot of rap music during the fights that took me out of it, especially one towards the end. They should have gone with something more instrumental, in my opinion. Overall, Transformers Rise of the Beasts is a film with a generic bland story and some good action scenes. I really wish they fleshed out the Transformers more as characters, especially the Maximals. I'd put Bumblebee higher than this, but overall, this is one of the better Transformer movies, which isn't saying much. But oh well. 6 out of 10. Well, those are my thoughts. What were yours? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you next time.